Hey there, future health coaches. This is Blue Russ, a success coach with HCI, as well as a health coach and mentor to many health coaches. I am here. I was invited to share with you about my HCI live experience, and I hope it'll shed some light on why I highly recommend that you be there. Do whatever you can to be there because you won't regret it. So here's what happened for me. A few years ago, I found Carrie and Stacy, and I was running a health coaching practice. I was basically running it right into the ground, is what I was doing. And so I signed up for some advanced training with them, and I was a few weeks into that, and they had this live event happening. So I was really excited about it, and also I didn't have much money to spend, so I was really nervous about being there and traveling and everything. So, but I'm pretty resilient. So I came up with a plan to sleep on my cousin's floor and to drive my old car. Well, that plan did not work out at all. My cousin moved away, my car broke down, and not just like it needed a minor fix, but like it would have been cheaper to get a new car, kind of a breakdown. So I immediately broke down myself. I felt like, oh, I can't go to this thing. I really want to be there. And luckily my husband is very supportive, and he offered that I could take his work truck to the event. So the next morning I got up in the morning and I hopped in his work truck, took off with all his tools, drove the 6 hours to San Diego. And I just remember pulling up to the venue, to the valet with this work truck and feeling ridiculous. Like, who am I? I don't belong here. What was I thinking? I should be home with my children. I had all this story, right? Critter brain on high alert. Okay. So then I walked into the building and I was like, I'm already here. I might as well go in and check it out. And right before I walked into the room, I took a moment and a nice deep breath. And I made this decision to be open to whatever was here for me. And I'm so glad I did that. Because I walked in and I was nervous. I was really nervous. I didn't know anyone. I'm pretty introverted. And I sat down at this table. I looked across the table and there was this woman sitting there, and she smiled at me. And I just remember, it changed everything. Like, it shifted everything for me. I realized, I'm here. I'm among friends. I belong here. This is my community. And it opened me to receive this training, and the training itself was incredible. Carrie and Stacy in person, it's hard to explain, but it's incredible. It's powerful. And I walked away from that event. The main thing I came away with was an expansion of possibility for myself, for my practice, for my life, for my family, everything. So I made a bunch of changes after I got home. And one of the many things that changed in that process was that I got a new car, like a new car. I went to the dealership, first time ever, got to choose a car that I really wanted. And, I'm not in business to have a new car, right? But just that possibility had never been there for me before. I didn't feel like I was worth it. Really, honestly, I didn't feel worthy of that before that. So the following year, I went to the next live event, and I'm happy to say I drove my new car to that event. So I went from being the girl without a car to, and with a broken car, in a work truck borrowed, to the girl with the new car. And it was incredible. I didn't actually connect that until I was pulling up at the venue. And I recalled the last time I had pulled up at that venue. So it was just really incredible to notice that. And I want to share with you that woman who smiled at me across the table that first year, her name is Melissa. She's also a success coach and an incredible friend. She is someone that I call on for support in the good times and the bad times and all of it. And something I've learned from her, as well as other people that I've connected with and become close friends with at these events, is that I don't have to do this alone. And thank goodness, right? Because there is strength, more strength when we work together. The world needs us to be strong, and we can help each other with it. So I hope that my story has shed a little light on something there for you. I want to invite you to show up and to be open to the possibilities, both at the event and in your life. Thanks for watching.